Hey folks, Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU here. The win streak is 4? I've had about 10 different win streaks of 4. Let's see if I can finally get one of 5 up on the board. I've been literally 1 HP short of a win streak of 5 before. Let's see if we can make it happen. Okay, good. It's not Hellhorned Awoken. That's killed my streaks a couple times. Okay. We have kind of a weak starting deck. We're Melting Awoken. Razor Sharp Edge is great. Purifying Cleanse is usually bad. Fatal Melting is usually pretty bad early. You can sometimes make it degenerate by endgame, but usually it doesn't matter too much in early fights. Both of these are fine. Double barrel Daedalus to be thinking about. Probably getting an Awoken banner. Hopefully upgrading this unit and duplicating. That would be ideal. Okay. So taking Cleansing Water would make the initial fights much easier because it can just make the rage fall off of most of the units, and it can make some of the trials much easier. But Light's Gift is the better thing in a vacuum. By a lot. I think I'm just going to take the better card, or sorry, the better artifact. Alright, not offered Burn Bright. Which I might have taken since I have double Purifying Cleanse. Dark Calling Rector is interesting with 2 Purifying Cleanse, but I think I'm just going to take the big boy. Like, when in doubt, I just take the big boy every time. He's so good. We can make that work. Whether or not I set up on the top or bottom floor is a little unclear to me right now. We want top for Light's Gift. Oh, this is terrifying. I think everything's just like dead if I play it down there. I kind of want one thing to die this turn, so Fatal Melting becomes live for killing these things. I think I do go ahead and set up here. I think I let this burn out here. I'll let lit. Okay, let's split those, and this does nothing this turn. Nice. Okay, so this is exactly what we were talking about. This is why we wanted to make a Fatal Melting live. Unfortunately, not going to get a billion deaths by playing this. And now the question is, like, which floor do I Fatal Melting away? Is it this floor or this floor? I'm not going to get to Fatal Melting away either floor. I can do some Razor Sharp Edge and Dreg blocking stuff. I think I actually want to junk this floor. Now, how do I let you burn out? I probably draw a new dreg next turn. Overwhelmingly, I draw a new dreg. If I jump one of you, play a new dreg that doesn't get to attack. Do take 5 fire damage. Not the end of the world. I'm hoping to draw a Fatal Melting again to nuke this stuff, but I don't really have to deal with it. I think it is correct to just treat that as a removal spell still. Hey, we drew a Fatal Melting. Fantastic. At this point, this dreg probably goes behind. And I actually try to keep it alive. Yeah, great fight. Notably, that fight goes way worse if I didn't kill one of my own units on turn 1. I respect this unit so much. Like, putting Endless on it is just insane. Thing is, I'm up against Double Barrel Daedalus, where stealth doesn't actually save my units from death. That makes me want to take Subsuming Blade. My Awoken picks are likely to give me things that can deal with back units. Like, there's Vine Grasp, there's Glimmer, so I don't necessarily have to be married to taking this. But I probably should. Thing is, on this floor 4, I don't know if I would want to go to this Merchant of Magic. I'd probably rather like card remove and artifact at this point if my run's going well. Depends on whether or not I need a unit. I don't have that much to spend Ember on, if I'm being honest. I should probably just take this. Hey, it's exactly what I was just talking about. Okay, so the choice is, do I want a tank for a different floor, or do I want a unit that scales? So in an ideal world playing this Rector, I would like a Harvest unit or some other scaling unit to go behind my big boy. Shattered Shell can fill that role quite well. And it's very good if I can give it quick. I think I'm supposed to take this. Now kind of wanting a capacity upgrade after the first boss. We've missed on Endless Stealth, unfortunate. These are not good upgrades for the units that I have. I want a Wilting Sapwood. Free space. Free space. Need to go to the Merchant of Steel next floor to finish upgrades on these units. I probably have to take this unit here, unfortunately. I really don't want to. Like, I don't have anything to do with this bonus Ember right now. But, like, all I'm getting out of this floor is plus 10 attack upgrade on this, unless I want to reroll. I'm not sure that I do. I think I just need an early safety net. So, like, I don't know that it's worth spending 60 gold here to try and reroll for 2 small upgrades. Like, it works. But I could just go right next floor and go to the Merchant of Steel. I don't super have anything that I want to Hellvent right now. Anyway, I think I just go right next floor. I could Endless the Wilting Sapwood. Kind of neat because it'll like pay for itself a lot of the times, but I don't know that that's my best use of gold. Worse than like Endless on a Revenge Shark, because like this card isn't actually doing all that much killing and I don't actually need all this Ember right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave. Kind of weird, but it's not a rare that I'm super stoked about. Armor 10. How much is this unit doing? 13. I play it on the top floor, let Rage diminish, and take it from there. Could be fine. Didn't really want to be offered a unit draft trial, though. I do have the possibility of just setting up on floor 1 here. Is that better? No, floor 3 also gives me a shot at the Collector. Beautiful. Oh yeah, and everything's dazed up here. It's nice and safe. Yeah, I'm so good. Do I want Ember? Or do I just want infinite scaling? I think I just want infinite scaling. This can hang out here, and these units can just die. They'll turn on the text of my Fatal Melting. Beautiful Subsuming Blade! So the play here is actually to kill my own creature so that I can get more scaling. I want to play that in the back. I want this to attack first. This restore is not relevant. Let's just kill a creature here. Yep, so this is exactly what I was talking about with the Fatal Melting. Sadly, it's doing 9 damage, which is not quite the number that I would like to do. That means my middle floor is getting ignored. That does not matter, though. Go ahead and Purify and Cleanse that to keep it alive. Go ahead and kill this. Have some HP. Get wrecked. Quick Clash doesn't seem good. Accordingly, this doesn't seem good. I'm trying to set up on the top floor most of the time with like Shattered Shell and Rector Flicker getting most of my kills. And it doesn't actually make much sense to take a Drip Fall. That's just the wrong direction. So I think I just skip this, despite the fact that I want to be making my starting deck better. I think I'll be taking a Razor Sharp Edge as another way to kill bombs in the double barrel fight. by the fact that I kind of want a restoration detonation for my champ. I'll be offered all sorts of ways to heal over the course of this run. Little bonus gold. So it's kind of weird, but I almost feel like I shouldn't take any more units because Shattered Shell plus Rector Flicker probably just wins most fights. Assuming that I get a quick upgrade. But I really don't mind extra money. I don't know. How am I dealing 190 damage with this combination multiple times if I don't have more units, though? Like, this thing is going to scale, but not to 190 in most fights. Even with multi-strike, that's still a pretty big ask. Yeah, I probably need other floors. Need to solve the big damage issue with this run. I mean, going multi-strike instead of quick. I think that's the plan. Maybe we can get a tome to give it quick later. Really don't want to be seeing these burnout upgrades. This is very inconvenient, right? It's 110 to reroll and buy both small upgrades. Going this way, and I'm going this way. I am going to get to look at another Merchant of Steel later in the run. Okay. Easy fire health for gold. Now things have changed. Fuck, goddamn. Right. Anyway, what were we talking about? This is really weird because I'm assuming that these are going on the same floor for right now. And so every time that I put something like spikes on this unit, I get a better chance of getting slays so that this can gain gold, but I really want the HP on this unit if this is the unit that's going to be in front. So that's kind of weird. Maybe I don't buy the spikes and I just like try to upgrade these units in a way that makes sense. I also don't know that I actually want to be killing units with that all of the time. Go ahead and purge a train steward here. 2 train stewards here, 2 train stewards here. Let's get those out. We're fine in the short term. We're plenty strong. Long term, I have questions about how we're winning. Top floor setup. Deal with the dazed as well. Yeah. It's so good. It's just so good. And again, we'll get something killed for fatal melting reasons. Why do I always draw it on this turn? I don't actually really want to kill units. Um, like my things to get killed, mostly. Yeah, let's just let us bunch of stuff die. Enjoy your dazed. Separate these. I think I'm farming the deaths of my own units here. For gold. I'm not gonna kill anything by doing this. Yeah, that's fine. I can scale slightly harder in terms of HP before the boss, but I'm not actually super worried about that. Like, we're already doing over 100 a wave. Haste is fine. Is fine, but maybe let's kill this bomb. Oh no! Actually, this is fine. We just razor sharp edge this for the gold. Heal you up. Yep. Good stuff. Oh, so you're already dying on this floor, so this is just fine to play. I want to play this here. I'm hoping to Subsuming Blade my own unit. Beautiful. Good stuff. Ooh, are we a Sacrificial Resurrection deck? Just taking this as a way to remove, like, these restores from my deck? Like, it's a way to remove restores and Purifying Cleanses so that I don't redraw them in a fight. Like, I don't want these cards in my deck. I don't want these cards in my deck. That's really interesting, actually. We're not really breaking Memento Mori. But it's a fine card. I may need to take that because I'm worried about having damage for 190 HP units with this deck. I'm not worried about too many other things. I go to a Merchant of Magic after taking that. No, these card draw, these are so good. There's a floor 6 Merchant of Magic that's attached to 2 card removes. That's pretty good. I'd make my path like bam, bam, bam. I think I can live with having an expensive, hard to cast spell for 2 floors. Resting, trying to take a second one of those. I don't think I do that. I'd duplicate the one that I have first. Card draw? Or capacity? Capacity means that there are some fights where I can play Shattered Shell, Wickless Tycoon, and Rector Flicker all on the same floor, but then my dregs become worse. Everything's kind of medium right now. Like, usually you're excited about one of these things. I don't, like, super need anything. Capacity means that I can play more dregs in front of the Rector Flicker and just have them die. Presumably at some point in this run, I'm going to have things. Like, it's definitely not Ember because I have this. Card draw to find, like, Subsuming Blade and Momentum Ori and Glimmer and stuff faster. If I take card draw, though, I really want to go to this Merchant of Magic. My path is like bam, bam, maybe this, maybe this. I don't know, maybe the Merchant of Magic is, like, actively good because, like, hold over on something like this is fine. I don't know. My Memento Mori kind of feels like it's going to just be a bad Helical Crystallis a lot of the time. Take card draw. I'm not sure if that's right. That decision's really hard. I think I'm just going to stay the course and try to find a broken artifact. A broken artifact, but I don't do anything with it, right? Don't do anything with it yet. I'm going to take it in the hopes that I can do something with it, but like, Past Fill is now so getting kicked for not having endless stealth tomb that is double stacked, essentially. There are real reasons to pivot here, but I'm going to stay on the accumulator route, hoping that I can get a couple hundred HP on the Rector and use that to tank for Seraph. We sure aren't good at killing this. I also need to set up on the bottom floor for this fight. Oh, this is circle 4. How many of these things are there? Oh, this is Clipped Tormentors with Porcupine. So there's 2 things with 105 HP. In waves 3 and 4. Assuming my Shattered Shell... Oh no, it's 2, 3, and 4. Assuming my Shattered Shell kills 2 things, we're still not at the right numbers where I realistically kill this in one go. I think I have to pass on this one. Too much fire damage. Small floor? And I guess it's what's happening. And yes, I split the other creatures between floors. That would be a reason not to. I was thinking of the gold I could farm by like leaving frags up there. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely taking me 3 floors worth of stuff right now to get those kills. That's fine. The next one also will be fine. Probably means that it's time to do some scaling here. But I should probably save more valuable, my HP or my scaling on that. I should probably split and just kill these 2 back units, save 10 HP here, and then double Razor Sharp Edge my back unit. So I should save one of these. That's 19. That's lethal. That's scaling. HP, and I need you, I need you. I don't think I need you. I think this is just lethal. It is just lethal. I hope it's still lethal if I do this. This. Great. Golden smoke. Not the stealth I want. I want that tomb unit from the beginning of the run. But it's still probably a fine pickup. I don't actually have all that many spells. If I want to keep casting things later in the run, I do need to do something about that. Fire Grow. I need that extra Ember. I don't super need that extra Ember, and like missing out on card draws is kind of rough with this deck. One turn. Like I think I'd rather have an invigorating solution. I have a Wickless Tycoon upgrade as of right now. Alright, do some fishing. Large stone. Yeah, I can take like large stone battlestone or large stone thornstone here. Yes. 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 These are both insane. I have 1 natural consume card in the deck, which means that Exploding Candle is much, much, much better in the short term, but Trader's Quill is much, much, much better in the Seraphite. I don't think that counts as an extinguish ability. I don't think that's doubled. Trader's Quill definitely helps out with 190 HP. Trader. Just get a little bit of extra oomph against them. Last fight's gonna be weird. I have to decide like whether I'm setting up on floor 1 or 3 in that fight with my primary stuff, and if I take Exploding Candle, it's harder for me to get slays when I set up on top. Okay, that means I'm supposed to take Trader's Quill. It's sort of awkward that I now can't put these on the same floor, but maybe I take Capacity and that issue fixes itself. Just want some beef on those. Enemy units appearing on each floor is probably actively good for me. Sweep unit is a bit of a nuisance. For this, but hopefully we can just play around that. I need to get stronger than I am right now to beat Seraph. On time as usual, fatal melting. Also awkward small floor up top. Also just like awkward Greg. So this is going here, I think. Throwing the sweeper on turn 1. It's awkward. If I play like Wickless Tycoon and this on the same floor this time around, then I'm not supporting a unit that's in danger of dying to the Master of Light. Maybe that works. It just means that I can't kill his Dreg this turn, which is... Take 8 this turn, then kill 2 of these. Probably go to the Pyre. Okay. I can still draw Glimmer as an out, or like Subsuming Blade. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we put this in front though for this fight. Because there are realistic worlds where I do take a lot of damage. Okay. You're also dazed when you get to the top floor. I maybe could have just played things out as I wanted to. Eh. Oh, right. That should have gone right there. We're gonna pretend I was thinking about Harvest, though. Eh? How about that? Top floor being small is super awkward. Need to remember that for the future. Okay. Dang it. You're going here. Oh, you're gonna be dazed. Fine. I need to do 44 damage to you next turn. That can probably happen if I do this. And also play a Dreg. Obviously a weird fight here. And we're even getting some bonus scaling up top, which is cool. 0 units have died. Alright, good job, Momentum Mori. Thank you for your service. 20 piercing is great here. I think better than killing this. I scale more. I have a better chance of getting a kill on this. If I kill this, is like very much a thing. But then this is a nuisance and takes all of my DPS. I'm gonna deal 95 with this unit in 2 turns with double Razor Sharp Edge. Actually, I might just do that. Or very close to it. Alright. You've convinced me. Weird things happening here. this row. Yeah, probably this row. I didn't do a very good job of scaling this fight. I kind of like awkwardly split my resources. Do I have to play the Wilting Sapwood to win this fight? Dealing with the lifesteal stuff is like super important. I feel like I need to do that. And let's scale this. Because this already is killing that. I need to be able to deal about 600 damage between floors 1 and 2 here. All damage or... I can maybe get one more, set 30 more damage by using 2 energy here. Probably fine. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Get one set of hits here. Now we're close. Eh, alright. I don't think that changed. I lose damage? I feel like I just lost damage when I played that. Oh, that was at like 500 something. Maybe I'm crazy. $134 offered. That's 70. That's pretty good. Is anything better than 70? The drag does nothing. The razor sharp edge is only 20 damage. No, nothing's better than 70. I can Purifying Cleanse this, but you have dazed and you also get dazed, so this doesn't change anything? Okay. That's fine. It's 18 fire damage on floor 9? Okay, I missed math. Remnant Host is very good with Wax Snuffer at getting the champion to be huge. This is the sort of thing that it would be worth fishing for Endless for. So maybe now on floor 7 I'm going to a Merchant of Steel, trying to look for that. Gladly take that. And I think I'm just going to skip this. Fire Shards is tempting. No, that would work against my scaling on my sweep unit. Let's not. A little background noise of thunder, so that's cool. Card removes and Merchant of Magic or duplicate. You can duplicate the Remnant Host for scaling. I kind of want some cost reductions. And card removes are very good. The 3-cost thing, taking all of my energy for a turn, is just fine. viable most times. Let's knock that down first. I don't know that I actually want that upgrade. Permafrost for either Fatal Melting or Memento Mori is very strong. Saving those for later in the fight. Great. What would I rather replay? Memento Mori, probably. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about two different things at once. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and give that the bonus spell power, and then Permafrost the Memento Mori for a critical turn, roll the shop, move consume, nope, reduce cost on that, that's fine. Not necessarily the perfect set of upgrades or anything, but it's fine. And let's just be done with these. You always small floor me there. Alright. What are we doing? I want to set up to be able to kill this wave in particular with sweep stuff. The issue with this being the small floor is that now I can't play the Remnant Host there for a huge amount of scaling. That kind of makes me want to set up here. Just incredibly awkward if next turn this is my priority unit. Maybe I still do take advantage of the dazed accordingly. This is a hard turn, because like my decision is so important to my success in this fight. I think I want to be able to play additional stuff in front of the champ for scaling reasons. Please don't draw Remnant Host and Shattered Shell next turn to punish me for this decision to try and scale. Let's not do that. Right. Don't punish me, please. Super punished. We'll play it the next pass through the deck, like, it's okay. But, like, we really wanted to play that now. Could play it up here for gold reasons. That's not crazy if I already think I'm winning the fight. Not crazy, let's do it. So if I want to kill this unit, how am I doing it? This is only effectively 13 damage to it. Starting with something I know that I'm going to do. I know that I'm going to do that. And that gets me close. And I guess I know that I want to do this. Ooh, did I mess up there? Oh, I see. You're dying. You're giving armor. That's fine. Around 20 life left. At that point, I can just, like, Subsuming Blade this? No. Let's see. The next turn, you attack. 2 drafts, then you get hit for 30. Okay, yeah, so we're good there. How do I use this Subsuming Blade effectively this turn? And just hit the statue and kill the statue. And not make the Subsuming Blade bigger. Otherwise I'm just like giving armor to something like this, which I don't super want to do. I also don't like super want to play the Glimmer. This, like, if I Glimmer this floor, it's bad. If I Glimmer this floor, it's bad. If I Glimmer this floor, it's less scaling here and here. Oh, this is going to do bonus damage to this statue because of the Trader's Quill. Okay, that was easy. Now, because this has piercing, I can do that. Okay. Now you can just hang out here. And nope, that's a trap. Do nothing. Okay, everything's still fine. Cast this here. Everything's good there. Play this in front and still be good. Yes. Yeah. This wilting sapwood can just have some love. This is a clutch permafrost upgrade, by the way. This just hanging out and chilling is fantastic. I want to be stealthed here. And I also want this drag to die, and I also want to get kills on this floor. Is it better to play this down here, though, since these just got armor? Probably. I think I go, yeah. 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 That's a good turn. $26. That can kill you. Three Ember available. I mean, it works. Notably, we don't want to do that again. We're pretty good with keeping this unit alive. Alright, so now you're invisible. You can have a little bit more attack. And you can have some restores. No. I'd like to kill this. I'm hitting for over 200 a wave. Yeah, I'm good. That means I should focus on farming at this point. Oh! Look at the gold! Look at the gold! Sorry, what were we talking about again? Okay, so those literally don't matter. This also doesn't really matter, but... $29. That champ doesn't solo Fel, right? Not anywhere close. Can't just like subsuming blade my back unit that I spent the entire fight building up. Sorry, just out for a second there. 96 divided by 20, like 10 waves. Yeah, it's only like 600 damage. Okay, we don't get there. This is 110 damage for lols. Get some. Unleash the Wildwood is probably a fine pickup. It's like free, and it's something that can keep this giving me Ember to later on in the fight. Happy enough taking that. And now I think I take Capacity, just so that like small floors can't muck with me. It's possible card draw is fine there though. Alright, looking to hit Endless for the Tomb unit here. Multi-strike it? I could upgrade some drafts. I think I'm just gonna roll this shop. Alright, fine. I think I still remove these. They're very bad. Now the question is, am I willing to go left in the last store in order to try and get Endless on that unit? Or do I just like duplicate it? I don't think I get to remove any more cards, and I don't know how good the Merchant of Magic stuff is. Holdover on this is cool. Boss reductions are cool, I guess. We'll solve this one floor at a time. Spikes 5. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Most of the murdering in this fight is happening at the top. That's happening, and I guess we're going like Wickless Tycoon plus Delford Ember Dude here, and have some healing as a treat. Why couldn't you spawn top? You spawning top is good for so many different reasons. Now I have to like play this Glimmer and scale a little bit less. Just incredibly rude. Do I need this Razor Sharp Edge? I do kind of need the Razor Sharp Edge, but this having multi-strike and dealing 20 here is kind of rough. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm not happy with some of the things that occurred there. Okay, so everything is going to be dazed, so you can go to the back. That's fine. whole Remnant Host thing is kind of awkward. If I set up on the top floor, huh? I'll kill it with my own Subsuming Blade. Yeah, there's some slightly questionable things happening here. Pretty likely to draw Subsuming Blade next turn, which is real good. Real good. For Fatal Melting and Memento Mori reason, I think I let these units die here. Card's so awkward. Right, so like, I play this, and if I play this I'm getting less scaling, and the scaling really matters. I guess I can stealth here. This is fine. Oh, I guess I could just play this here. A lot of bonus Ember. Hey, we're stealthing this floor this turn. Okay, so things that are happening. Number one, this. I hope you're getting at least a kill. Number two, this. Number three, also this. Yeah, I think we stealth you. Now, do I Memento Mori you for 40 damage? Fine. Although I guess I have the same decision to do it later. I just have so much Ember right now, and I can probably redraw this before I need it. Alright, you're still taking 10. Slightly awkwardly because of these exploding bodies. Okay, 167. We're close. 187. 3 more damage. Crap! Like, obviously I'm doing that. Now, where is this stealth going? I try to stack top floor. No, it probably makes more sense here to try to keep some for the boss. We might already just beat the boss with the top floor, even though we haven't, like, scaled spectacularly. I think that's great. That's just 100 damage. I can't play another one of these here. I do need to kill this unit. Should I just kill it now? I think I should just kill it now. I get more scaling on the top floor, which is super good. 240 damage on this floor. I don't redraw the Engulfed in Smoke in all likelihood next turn, so that means I should just play this here. Let's just scale here, here, and have some good luck health. Oh, yeah, there wasn't any good luck health. Alright, good stuff. We can do that in the Seraphite. Intent on Death with Endless Remnant Host is like a total dream. It's also a card that I can just consume if it's bad on any one given turn. I have to decide which way I want to handle the last floor. Like, am I just duplicating it? Or do I want to fish for endless? Fishing for endless is like so insane if it works, like so incredibly insane if it works. It also means that I can set up on floor 1 for this fight pretty easily. And then I have less to worry about from Absolvers. I don't know, maybe I can even just set up on floor 1 normally in this fight, as long as I draw something that's okay on turn 1. If I go left and I miss on Endless, the run's a disaster, I think. Well, not a disaster, but like I lose so much relative strength. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 spells. I'm definitely taking a card here. I could just take a Wicked Blaze, and that's yet another copy of Remnant Host, effectively. Yeah, maybe I just take a Wicked Blaze. And, oh, I will very gladly take a Preserved Thorns. That helps a lot towards the tail end of this fight. But, like, that's a card that can effectively stop 3 turns worth of consume. That's very strong. Ooh, another permafrost upgrade. Great. It's probably the Winged Steel. Like, the Flicker's Liquor is great, don't get me wrong, but we're getting bonus Ember probably for about 3/4 of the fight off our Wilted Sapwood, so I think I'm just going to take the Winged Steel. Okay, so most importantly, let's work on costs of some of these. So, like, I wanted this to be 1 for sure. Now how do I treat the rest of this? I can just permafrost, like a Fatal Melting or Engulfed in Smoke. Like a Fatal Melting later in the battle in a clutch turn is pretty good. The question is, like, is that better than re-rolling and hitting 2 small upgrades? Unclear. What small upgrades do I really want? So I really want a cost decrease here. Cost decrease is basically what I want. Holdover also is pretty strong, but that's hard to afford. Yeah, okay, maybe I will just permafrost this. And if it's going to consume anyway. Alright. Am I 100% certain that what I am duplicating is Remnant Host? It represents 5 deaths, which is 100 HP and 20 damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It could be Wicked Blaze, but I would like to draw this early and often. So I don't think I get to remove any more spells at this point. I think I'm comfortable pulling a Dreg from the deck and just leaving the rest of the spells. We're hoping to get to the point late in this fight where I just get to play Unleash the Wildwood most, like, every other turn or something like that. This is fine. Take 28 damage, but gain 40 HP in return. Yes. Yes. Or 2. Alright. Bad time to draw that, but beggars can't be choosers. These both are consuming anyway. A lot of fire damage, huh? Actually, it's not that bad. 20 fire damage. Okay, so a Remnant Ghost Host goes here. Like, don't think about it, just do it. I'd kind of like to kill this unit. Which spell am I getting rid of this turn? A Razor Sharp Edge? I could just consume this Glimmer. It consumes anyway. That kills this unit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Then I think my scaling is very important. This actually gets me another kill down here. That can happen. Now these dregs. Done with them? I think I'm done with them. Okay, I played one of those on the bottom. If so, that was bad on my end. I want to do... No, I want to consume this. Right? I don't need to play either one of these this turn. Don't want to play either one of these this turn. In that case, I would consume that. Sting. Remnant Host. Yeah, last turn I could have played another drag. You can move up to floor 2 and give me some bonus Ember. I have a lot of things to play. Ten fire damage? Am I good with 10 fire damage? I think so. Like, I just like to scale these up enough so that I'm beating double Gilded Wings. I can probably consume 1 Razor Sharp Edge at this point, right? Like, I don't necessarily need 3. I don't necessarily need 3. Yeah. Let's go Razor Sharp Edge into Razor Sharp Edge into Razor Sharp Edge, just take 1 fire damage. I could actually Razor Sharp Edge right here. Actually, that doesn't make a difference. It could in the future. Guess I can also engulf in smoke, and then I end up netting more HP. That's fine. Alright, good stuff. 172. We're so close. This? Yeah, how much health do you have? Get out of the way, text box. Okay, yeah, let's consume this. It's another kill. So we will now Wicked Blaze, get back a Remnant Host. Play that here for an absurd amount of scaling. Results in one more of these units dying. Heal 15. This is the time that I just like use one of these and redraw you before I need you. Yeah, that's fine. So rude. Okay. Man, I still just, like, can't quite do it. Such a nuisance. That does it. That does it and lets me scale more. I think this is probably the point where I just consume this card. It costs 2. Sting that. Give the champ a little more oomph. Have a sting. Point this goes here, and I guess I just stealth. Easy kill. Make it easier. I would like to scale harder. Harvest Rector is so good. So good at carrying runs. Oh, I haven't done that on this save file. I did that in the beta. Okay. Alright, finally got a 5 streak after a billion different 4 streaks. Haven't had anything ding on this screen in a while, so that's nice. Okay, so what was most central to the success of this run? Being a little picky with Shatter Shell's upgrades on floor 2 and 3 was important. Otherwise, like recognizing that I really wanted the ability to play and bring back some tomb units was kind of nice. Early on, I passed on the stealth tomb unit, and then I got offered some things that would have made it like very, very absurd and given me a different way to get in this fight. But honestly, like permafrosting a couple of my cards so that I could have them for critical returns and so that I didn't redraw my like expensive cards was a very important decision. All right, very happy with this run as a whole, and it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed, and let's see if we can turn this into a 6 streak tomorrow.